You see, some leaders right now, as I speak, they are wondering why are the Gen Zs are still in the streets. What are they talking about? What is going on? The president has just spoken, and he actually had a meeting with the Gen Zs in X space. So what are they? Why are they giving sleepless nights? That we cannot go to our offices, that we cannot talk in public, that we can, like what happened to Moses Kuria during the minor Wanjigi's burial. You see, the questions are coming up, but I want to answer those questions in a very clear manner. If you can understand it, the better. I want you to take a look back a little bit. That we have people who have been in this government for a long time, like Musalia Mudavadi. Musalia Mudavadi has been even the vice president of during the regime of Mzee Moi. When I read the history, and Ruto has been there all along up to now. Now, when we look at the growth of a country, are we moving forward or we are mark timing? That's the question. That is not even the problem. The problem is now in this finance bill, which has opened and exposed a lot of evil things that the government is doing to his own citizens. And one of the controversial point that we are viewing here is, you have been there since the election was conducted and you were elected in as the leader, the representative of the people, or maybe you were appointed by the president to serve the interest of the president or to serve the interest of the people. There's a question. Now, you have been there all along up to this moment. Let's say almost 2 years in the government. The question is, what have you seen? How have you represented the people? That is a very controversial question. Now, one of the most controversial question here is it that this is the moment now you have seen that there has been a problem? Because now you can hear how everybody is standing and giving their own speeches, and others congratulating the Gen Zs what they have done, and others condemning the Gen Zs what they have done. So the question is it that this is the moment that you have woken up? Were you waiting for these moments? Were you waiting for these moments? Yes. Now that is not even the major. Now the major one is this. Look at this. You have been keeping quiet all this long up to now. Are you threatened by the president that if you do this or that, you're going to be sacked out, or you're going to be abducted, or you're going to be jailed, or you're going to be silenced, or you're going to be killed? Are you threatened by the authority? Okay, you will answer at your own time. And now, what makes you think that now henceforth we can trust you? What makes you think that from now henceforth that now we can trust you? What makes you think like that? You have been there. Some people have been there. They have been there. Yeah? They know the history of Kenya. Up to now, is this the right moment that you have realized what is going on in the government? The evil things that they have been doing in the government to kill the economy, to benefit themselves? I'm confused. Like, is this the right time now you are speaking? What are you going to do from now henceforth? You see? Now, do you think according to Ruto and his constitution, because every time he says, I'm protecting the constitution, that's what he says. every time he speaks. You know, we have to work within the parameters of the constitution. Now, the constitution gives the power to the people and gives the supremacy to the constitution. Now, do you think that Ruto is going to use this same constitution to silence you from now henceforth? Because you all know that this man is cunning. This man is not a genuine man. He can speak like this and later apologize. He say, no, I actually made a mistake to announce this way. And we all make mistakes and you have to forgive me. That is Ruto. Very cunning. Now, what makes you think that Gen Zs and millennials and the rest of the people that you are representing, what makes you think that they are going to trust you henceforth? You see, you know that they have been, during the finance bill, you knew that there's new offices created for the wife of the president, for the Musalia, for Gachagua. We have the CAS. We have money going to offices and being squandered. We have some money sent to the counties and being squandered by MCAs and even the MPs are squandering money. You see, you have known all these things. We have so many people who are there. Is that the cabinet secretaries who have been, I think he said 51, now they're going to reduce to, they reduce this number to around 60% or 50%. You have known all this and you have heard Mr. President say, we want as a nation to work within our means, to operate within our capacities. And you know exactly this is where money is flowing. And you know exactly it's not a must that we borrow money. We have other options that we can do. And you can, if you have a third eye, you have a good listening skills, you can listen to what president is saying and you can find answers. That the president is actually like working alone. He says, if it is not me, I actually tried. Not we as a government. No, it's I. He uses I. It means he's the only person working hard to see Kenya move forward. Yeah. I think he's the only one because I am trying to create employment. I am trying to organize this. So where is Gachagua? Where is the prime cabinet secretary? Where is the MPs and MCs and the government and the governors? How does Mr. President make a follow-up when money is dispersed to the counties? How do you, Mr. President, make a follow-up, removing the barriers which are dimming the implementation that is meant for the money sent to the counties? How do you remove these barriers? How are you working with corruption? That I'm going to jail this, I'm going to work on. What makes you feel or think that the people of the Republic of Kenya are going to be fooled again? What makes you think like that? And the people of the Republic of Kenya, I'm asking you, what do you think that we can do? Because I think this is very critical. Everybody is quiet because this is very, very critical. Because can we let this man out? Can we render him out? If we get this person out, who do we put in? Because that is the only controversial question that we haven't answered. And I think it should be this way until the army take over. I think the army are supposed to take over. It's called treason. Yeah. So that we can get our country move forward. We can get the right leaders to move this country forward. Somebody has shared a story of Mwai Kibaki who tried to work within the means. trying to expand the economy, trying to balance things out to make sure that we don't borrow too much. We at least work within the space that we have. Yeah? What do we learn from the presidents who have retired? What do we learn from other economies, from other countries and the so-called developed countries? What do we learn? Do they borrow? That is why they are rich? Yes. So I don't have a reason to trust anymore, right from the president and his leadership and his leaders. I have no trust with you. People don't have trust with you. Sikia watu kama MCAs in my area. Akina, yeah, I don't want to mention them. In my area, some people don't even know who is the MP. They are ever busy. You see, they are trying as much as they can to invest outside. That is their business. So what makes you think that we are going to trust you anymore? We, the Gen Zs, want this government out. But as long as we find the answer after getting you out, I think the better. And I'm asking the leaders from the opposition, why can't we pick one person and put this person there? So that now when we move forward knowing, yes, we want this person in. We the people, we want this person to lead us. This is our nation and we want this person to lead us. At least he's not perfect, but at least we can trust him and he is able to listen from his people. Because when you hear the president speak, he is like, my friend, what are you talking about? We have to look at this from another dimension. Yeah? Why do you want to trick us every single time that we have to look at this from another side? We have to look at it from a different angle. You want to make us now lose our focus so that you are the problem. You are the problem. Yeah, because you're talking too much, doing nothing. And actually ukigundua when you president alipewa power, alianza campaign immediately ya 2027 akituambia wachana na mzee, huyo mzee anawadanganya, wachana na mzee. Umeona Kenya alikuwa anakuambia, now is exactly what you're facing. So I think right now, my people, the people of the Republic of Kenya, this is the moment of change. And we have to take the mantle. And we have to move forward, and we have to make sure that politics and political affiliation is not going to separate us from knowing that Kenya is for Kenyans, and we are the people that we are supposed to build this nation. The president is not the one building a nation. We are the one paying taxes, and he uses the taxes to build. And now I don't know why he's talking about loans when we have the people and we can discuss on how we can build a nation. If he is not ready to drop and change his mind, we are not going to change our mind anyways. So if you think we can trust you, let's find out. Let's find out.